Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
안녕, 로입니다.
I'm Keith.
And I'm Curtis.
You know the vibes. I seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here. Kep1er is up and it's stuck. Ooh. And y'all need to be stuck with us, so make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications,
Nice
and also watch some of our
segue.
older videos. Also, for more content like this, jump on the Patreon. We have some exclusive drip on there, some live performances. Some of y'all be like, where are all the girls shows at? They're all on there. Jump on there. Hey, nah. Let's jump into this joint.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that. So nah.
Wow.
What I will say is the production on that was crazy as shit, low key. It's a lot going on.
A lot of fucking transitions.
And so many different transitions and the beat production, like it's a lot going on, but in a good way.
You didn't get bored.
Yeah, it didn't feel like bearing or too jarring to me. Like I thought this was dope. I get what they're going for. I get the whole like cutesy look. I get like, you know, everything that's going on. The song, it didn't like grab me. Like like I said, it's weird because I like everything that's going on, but it just wasn't something that like hooked me because the hook didn't hook me, and like, you know, it just didn't. Yeah, you know. So, nah. But yeah, outside of that though, I do like everything though. The quality of the video looks really good. The choreo was clean. I love like some of the shots, especially like the fisheye lens look. Is I'm always gonna be a sucker for. It looks like they put a nice amount of money into this, and it's a good sound. This is our second like track hearing from them. I want more, like in a good way though. Just I'm just waiting to kind of hear their sound, not just like insert K-pop new girl group, like, you know, respectfully. Yeah, like, you know what I mean though. So that's kind of my takeaway from it.
The rollout sound.
Yeah. Like this feels like a safe rollout. I just want a little bit more. But yeah, this was solid though. How you feel?
For me, first of all, I feel like this song definitely has a targeted audience and demographic, and I do not belong to either one of those, which is not a bad thing. Like I said, there's demographics, different audiences in music. However, this just isn't for me. It's very much cutesy and, you know, kind of, you know, super colorful, just kind of bouncy and very youthful. I'll say that, youthful. What I did like was certain moments in the production, however, sounded like it took from some like funk, and certain, like one part of it sounds like
Uptown Funk.
Yes, the drum pattern, and then you have one part, it kind of sounds like horns, but it sounds like they replayed a horn section on a keyboard, and it kind of sounds like, ironically, the end of "Give It to Me, Baby." Like, just real quick, or "Want to Be Starting Something." It sounds like the horns from there. So a little, and
even those like the hi hat.
Yeah. So I mean, that would be dope. That would be an interesting little tidbit if they did sample that, or like, I doubt they sampled it. If they just replayed something that sounded like that, that's kind of cool. But like I said, because it's definitely a keyboard, but it sounds like a keyboard replaying a horn section or whatever like that. But I could be wrong. Yeah, man. To continue doing them, I would definitely like to see more artistry and everything. Now, they are some of them are pretty young. Ironically, this is one of the, or weirdly enough, this is probably the largest age gap in any group. Between the Uni and the Maknae, 8 years. So I think I've only seen that in maybe NCT, and that's just because of the.
But that's because they kind of keep bumping in fresh blood.
New people coming in, yeah.
But the crazy part is, if you had to pick them, you have to pick the hanging out of the lineup. Would you be able to? I wouldn't be able to.
Oh no, not the way that they're like dressed up and just kind of. Their whole actions and everything like that throughout the video, you wouldn't be able to tell unless you knew who they were and everything like that. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure the intended audience. I'm pretty sure the intended audience and demographic love this, because I think this was had a pretty high view count for a day, they comeback and everything like that. So
yeah, my daughter will listen to this. And she's definitely like an Itzy. What's the other joint? Twice fan. She actually listened to the IVE joint or Eve before, she was trying to put me on. No, but this song it's not a bad song. I don't dislike it, but I wouldn't clamor for it either. Like if it was on, I would just leave it on. I wouldn't skip it, but I wouldn't, hey, run that back. You know what I mean? It's not a bad joint. It's just a solid, safe song, kind of like what was already spoken. The set pieces are dope. The color palette switch was dope. Very warm, almost like kind of like living Barbie dolls. Like this is like a Barbie play set that live action people are playing on, like a Polly Pocket type thing. Very colorful. You have the the traditional cutesy girl outfits. The varsity sweater, cheerleader sweater with the skirt. You know what I mean? Just every good trope, every trope period, good or bad or whatever, you're gonna find it here. Like the Girl Scout camping outfits and everything. Might be a little dangerous, but but you got those in here as well. Like I mean, it's a solid, safe song.
Yeah, I'll say I liked a lot of particular elements on this song, but I don't think the song as a whole is something that necessarily grabbed me. Like, I do think there's a lot of beautiful voices and everything, like particularly in the hook and everything. And I did like the elements where they kind of switch up the flow and cadence within the rap line. So I thought there was definitely like a lot of potential in there. It's just the song as a whole. I don't know if it was the register it was in or BPM or anything like that. It just didn't necessarily grab me per se. But what I will say is I did love a lot of elements within it. Like, one of the strongest points in it was the choreography for me. Like, I think they did a great job, particularly towards the bridge that I liked. But there was another part, too, that I liked that stood out was the heartbeat kind of sequence, which was, you know, they would grab kind of like their chest, like mimicking, you know, the heartbeat and everything. But then the person behind them would reach around and they would like kind of lock hands, which created like an intimacy kind of moment for sure. But it was just, I thought it was a unique way of kind of displaying that little bit of choreography as well. But that part towards the bridge, I think the choreography was really solid as well. So I definitely, for the tidbits that we did see within it, I thought it was really solid overall within that. Stand out in this, ironically for me, is definitely the usage of the video though. And I don't mean that to be a deterrent to the music at all or anything, but it was the way they particularly would shoot it and tag in elements, like the sequences that they used to tag in elements, whether it was like the popsicle being traded off to the next member, and then other things like that, to, you know, having them walk out of the frame and then the camera zooming into the next person. So those kind of, it created like a snowball effect that kind of kept a nice positive momentum going within the video. So I thought all that was done really well. And then even the moments of like, I don't know if it was to say like the surfing the web sequence when they're like in space and you see the emojis and things of that nature, but where they kind of used the USB and the camera like dollied back. And, you know, it created the illusion as though you're kind of going, you know, through the internet or through the web or in the computer. And then kind of the whole, when they were talking about getting into the last hook, I believe, and they were talking about like everything's up from here, the camera zoomed in on like the enter key in the laptop. So I thought like elements like that were tied in really well and really creative. But this is definitely a very good, you know, radio club like pop song and everything. And as Lo had alluded to, you know, the whole target demographic thing, this is definitely going to hit within that. I just don't personally fit within that, but it's something overall that I do enjoy. And even just the kind of message behind it, like obviously it's just meant to be, you know, literally uplifting and everything like that, and that's why you have sequences where you're literally in space. But basically the whole idea, at one part they had said, you know, we basically came this far and everything, but yet we still have so much further to go, and we're kind of going to use that as like our height to keep going. So overall, it's just, you know, really feel good song in general. It just didn't particularly grab me. But now they're a solid group for sure, and I definitely want to hear more of you know, their sound for sure going forward.
Yep. Anything there? Anything there?
Nope.
You know the vibes, man. Like, comment, subscribe. # Redeemers. Let us know what other Kep1er songs we need to jump into. Give us some more information about these young ladies. Tell us what other tracks we might have missed out on. And tell us how y'all feeling about the song. I know comebacks can be a sensitive like thing, because sometimes when fandoms love groups, if everyone don't fuck with the comeback, it's war. But you know, we keep it honest here and keep it respectful. So tell us how y'all felt about the comeback. Other than that, we love you guys to death, Redeemers. We're gonna holler at y'all. Peace.
Take care.